afternoon, everybody. My name is Miguel Costa. Let me start thanking Leon and Don to having me here to talk in this workshop. So let me share the University of Macau response for this COVID-19. So a very short background. We were to start classes for the second semester. Then we get the news of the virus. Then we have to postpone the beginning of the lessons. So at the very beginning, the management require all the teachers to upload their material from videos, slides, audios to the Moodle platform that we are using there. And at the very beginning, some of us, we moved to use Zoom to our classes. So at the first time, that period that we had waiting for the news, if you have face-to-face lessons or we are starting everything for online, some of us already started using Zoom. Then we can test and see what's going on. Then finally we shift everything to be online. One small difference we have there is that potential graduates, they were allowed to choose face-to-face lessons. So all students who are in the last year, they can choose and come to the university to have classes. So some of the instructors, we have to do the hybrid mode. We are teaching some students at the classroom, and while we are having Zoom with the other students. So any other students who are not potential graduates, they cannot go to the campus. And of course, this raises a very big concern at the end, and we definitely shift everything to online. The assessment criteria, assessment methods, right? So the university was following or forwarding some guidelines for us, while they also allowed freedom for the instructors to decide which methods they want. So many of us, we opt to have exams on Moodle, having open book tests, exams. Then some of us just decide to go for projects and do some kind of assessments that are much more easy. During this period that we are waiting for the beginning of the lessons and until we make the decision to shift everything online, one of the most important drivers in this process was our Center for Teaching and Learning Enhancement. So the CTRE, that is always raising awareness for enhancing teaching effectiveness in our university. They were giving talks, chats and workshops about blended learning, active learning, video production, technology in education, many new technologies or new methodologies to enhance our teaching effectiveness. It was the one to step out and then start helping the teachers in general. So they share a lot of tips, a lot of resources with instructors. They also help encouraging and comfort the instructors, because for some teachers was much easier, the transition. For others with maybe less skills or the nature of the course didn't allow them to shift it smoothly, they have more difficulty. So the CTRE try to cooperate with them, giving support and helping them to find the best approach for that. One of the important pieces also inside the CTRE, there's a team of advisors from the different faculties, so we can bring information from the several instructors, and then we try to provide them workshops, tips using our teaching and learning blogs, always giving small pills of information so teachers can check which kind of methodology or which kind of technology will allow them to go back to their teaching in a normal way. So I think this is a very important role, and the CTRE still keep running. They are improving their resources, they're improving the support for the teachers to make their classes, enhance the excellence of teaching in our university. Another two very important supporters in this process I would like to mention is that residential college that the University of Macau have implemented. So the tutors, the teachers, the people inside the colleges, they also give an important psychological support and comfort for the students, because some of them they cannot come back, they have difficulty. So the college, they know these students and they can help for the psychological approach, right? And then the second one is our information and communication technology office. So he was responsible for all of these technical stuffs, from the network, the connections, the allowing the software to use, improving Moodle, keeping the system as much as stable as possible while we are doing our job. Then we started this first semester of the new academic year. Because of the rules and regulations, Macau is lucky because we don't have cases, but we still have to follow the regulations of the government. One of the big impact changes was about the size of the classes. So classroom which have less than 100 students, most of them were broken in smaller sections to avoid creating crowds and of course keeping some safe distance, right? And then we have the hybrid mode. So in this case, classes with a number of students between 100 and 200, they were creating this alternating week attendance. So 50% of the classes, the students will come to the class, while 50% will be attending the same class simultaneously on Zoom, and the next week they alternate. And the courses that have more than 200 students, we have some general education courses that are, the size is so huge, they turn it to be totally online since we have the experience from the previous semester. And all of this environment, or all of this new redefinition of size of the classes, many teachers also have international students, so we have to provide Zoom lessons for them too. So some of them are, some of us, we are getting simultaneously Zoom classes, and it's a very challenge for all of us. So we have to take care of the students on class, and while you also have to take care of the students which are connecting to you through the computer. So you have to get in the chat. Some of the students didn't open the mic to make questions, so they're typing with you. So you have to monitoring who are making questions, if they have problems with the audio, with the sharing the screens, and many things that you already know when you're teaching online. And also we'll highlight that we have to make all of these improvements in regarding the technical issues, so software, security, and all of these things were enhanced to allow this smooth semester to come. Well, we are trying to face all of these issues. We get a challenge about students, for students and teachers about that. We see the resistance to change. We have assessment issues. We have lack of interaction, digital literacy, digital divide. So a lot of these things we can find out while we are teaching, and that's the feedback from the students. So I think we have to review our teaching and learning methodologies. We cannot ignore technology. We cannot just say that, oh, we want to back to face-to-face. That is not possible. Everything is changing from the job. So we also have to, the industry are changing, right? Communication changes. So we have to provide tools for the students to survive in this new era. So we have to have a fine-tuning in our teaching, and for be successful, we have to try, find out which one is the best methodology for you, the technology that can help you to keep your teaching and help the students to learn. So that's it. That is what I would like to share with you in this in this workshop. Thank you very much. If you want to keep contact, please feel free to send me a message and we can talk about that. Thank you very much.